Johnny, I'm so jealous, bro. You've already played Mario Kart World.
I got to play it 3 days before everybody else.
So jealous. We're going to talk about it right after this. Welcome to episode 508 of the Nintendo Powercast. We're doing it in a completely random Tuesday at 7 because of embargoes. So that we're here. We're talking hands-on Mario Kart World. Johnny Bo, before we jump into it, where can people connect with you?
I'm Johnny Bo everywhere: Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and the Communication Air podcast. I'm about to go hard on Nintendo Switch 2 stuff. So
I have seen your shipping manifests. And,
I'm not beating the Nintendo shill allegations anytime soon.
No, I think my favorite. I saw one of your TikToks that was like dinner after ordering the Nintendo Switch, and it was like water and a slice of cheese on a cracker. I was like, this is gold.
Yeah, I was even splurging a little bit, have that cheese on that cracker.
It was like you gotta cut it like.
Yeah, I was debating on like putting the cheese on and then cutting it in half, and then that was gonna be the thing.
Well, what's is it Crumpet or something? I can't remember, from the like the Christmas Carol. Or Cratchit, is that his name? Like, I think it's Cratchit, right?
Yeah.
Where he's slicing the stuff so then you could see through it. Like that's all I was envisioning the whole time.
Yeah, that one's doing pretty well for me.
I love that. That's great. So, well, you got to like. Do you want to like? I don't. Yeah, tell us as much as you can. Obviously, like let's go back to even like. Can you talk about like getting the email and like the excitement and everything around that?
I mean, so last year I started working with this marketing group for Nintendo, and they're the ones that sent me the Nintendo World Championships and the Legend of Zelda Nintendo Switch Lite.
Yeah.
And I think I got a copy of Echoes of Wisdom as well. And when the Nintendo Switch 2 was like first revealed, I had just sent them an email. Like I didn't hear from them since like Legend of Zelda. So, back in September of last year. And like when the Nintendo Switch 2 was revealed, I sent an email. I'm like, hey, if you if you have any like promotional things that I could work on, like let me know. And then I didn't hear anything. It was like dead silence. And then it wasn't even that long ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, they're like, hey, there's going to be a preview event in New York. Do you want to go to it? I'm like, heck yeah, I want to go to
it. Yes.
Full disclosure, I did not get paid. So this was not a paid shill event. So
I got you. I do need to point out, if you guys are only listening, you really should see the Mario Kart hat that
I got that down. Well,
Johnny's wearing.
Yeah, this was I got this down at Super Nintendo World. Unfortunately, I did not get any swag at this preview event. I don't know why. Maybe I missed it, but it was still like a really, really cool event. Well, I'll take you to the day. So it's in New York City. I live, 2 hours away. I just took the train in from New Jersey, and I went in, and I was early, and I couldn't find this place. Like it was in like a construction area, and like the building that it was in was being worked on, so it's hard to find. I got in there, got on the elevator, super shaky. Like I thought I was gonna die. And when I got to the floor, everything's like construction, and then I just see out of like the corner of my eye, there's a Nintendo Switch 2 just sitting there, like on display. Like, oh, I think this is the right place, but I felt it was a little sketch at first. But so I got in, and it was an all-day event. It was from 9 a.m. to like 4 p.m.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I got to play a lot. I got to play like 6 hours of Nintendo Switch 2 and Mario Kart, and the first hour was Welcome Tour.
Okay.
And I did enjoy what I played of it. I mean, it's definitely a tech demo, but there's a lot more stuff in there than I was expecting. I don't know how many mini games they said there were. Like, it just came out in like an interview or something that there's 20 mini games.
Okay.
And each mini game has like, you can unlock medals, and you can use those medals to play like a higher difficulty mini game.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then there's all these stamps that you get for going around to the different areas of the Nintendo Switch 2. And then there's quizzes, which I didn't do because we weren't allowed to share that. So I'm like, I'm not going to do it. But I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's makes it worth $10, but I enjoyed it enough that I'm going to pick it up.
That's good news. I mean, I plan on getting it too. Like $10, you know, it's not.
I know when you're spending $500 on the Switch, and then like God knows how much
$500 on accessories.
$10 is nothing. $10 is
you're like
less than the tax that I'm paying on this thing.
I could get one burger somewhere, or I could play and just go hungry
get my
the rest of the
Starbucks
week.
coffee, or I'll get this Welcome Tour. But,
exactly.
Yeah, that was the first. I played it for like an hour, and I didn't even scratch the surface. Like, there was still a lot to do in there. So there's going to be a lot. I mean, it's not going to be a game that blows your mind or even something that you probably spend a ton of time in, but like to check it out and play some of the mini games, I think it's a nice little cool down.
Did it have like, because, you know, I know 1-2 Switch is a meme, but did it showcase like the HD Rumble 2 really well and that kind of stuff? Like that alone right there, like to, you know, it's like you have somebody over and you're like, oh, you've got to check this out. Like that kind of stuff, like I really enjoy. Like that makes it worth the cost of admission to me.
Yeah, like there's mini games and then there's actual tech demos. And one of the tech demo, I think they showed in trailers, it's maracas.
Oh, okay.
And like that shows the rumble where you could like
nice.
You could shake the Joy-Cons around and you could feel the beans in the maracas.
Yeah.
And then there was one of the mini games is you try to find where the like most rumble is.
Oh, interesting.
So the heaviest rumble. I don't know why that's a mini game. It's not really like a game, but
yeah.
So it was mostly mouse controls and like rumble stuff.
Got it. Okay.
So I mean, the UFO where you're dodging spikes is mouse controls. And
did you do the 4K Mario where it like opens the level up?
No, I didn't find that one. There was one where you could like see the difference between like 480p and 4K.
Oh, okay.
To show the DLSS or whatever the heck it's called.
Yeah.
And it is pretty jarring. Like 480p is
it's blurry. It's so it's crazy.
There was one where you had to like guess the frame rate of a ball going across the screen, and I can't tell the difference between frame rates, so I was getting them wrong all the time. And I don't know. It probably should have been packed in, but like they succeeded with 1-2 Switch. At least it's not $50 like 1-2 Switch was.
Right. Yeah.
So they're just doing the same thing. They're trying to get away with it, and we'll see if it works for them. And then maybe later down the line, it will be a pack-in game or something.
Yeah, I could see. I mean, because I remember, like, I think when Mario Tennis Aces came out, they packed in 1-2 Switch and Mario Tennis Aces, I think, at like Walmart for Christmas one year. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Like I remember 1-2 Switch getting packed in at least one time, but
yeah, I made a video about me enjoying Welcome Tour, and people do not like that one. They are calling me a shill for that one.
Of course, yeah. No fun allowed ever. So, okay, so then like that you started with that, then it moved into Mario Kart.
Yeah. Well, actually, I didn't mention this. This is like such a Nintendo thing. At the very beginning, we all like huddled around this little TV, and they had a PowerPoint presentation.
No way.
Yeah, it was literally a PowerPoint presentation, and it was just like going through the games that were releasing for the Nintendo Switch 2. It was so like I don't know. It was weird. It felt like a Nintendo moment where it's just like, why are you showing me a PowerPoint right now?
Yo, every time I do the events that I do with them, it's the exact same thing. That's the event. We go through it and then we all play games together.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, because it's all stuff that I knew, and it was all stuff that was in the like the direct.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I didn't really know any of the other creators. Like I knew Philly Beats You. I didn't know him, but like I knew of him.
Right.
And the other people I don't know who they were. They didn't seem to be Nintendo creators.
I see.
But I don't know. They might be.
Gotcha.
And so maybe they didn't know. I don't know. But yeah, so after the PowerPoint, we did a welcome tour for about an hour, and then we got to do Mario Kart World. And the morning, we were able to do single player modes, and then in the afternoon we did multiplayer.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, and they just kind of like told you do whatever you want. They just gave you like a fresh save file. Okay. And they're like, explore all the modes because some of this stuff we haven't even shown yet. So we want to see, cool. like go see what this game has to offer. I wanted to spend a lot of time in free roam mode because it's new, and I was excited to see what an open world Mario Kart would look like. Yeah. And I don't know if you watched any previews today that came out today or anything.
I have been swamped all day long. So,
but a lot of the criticism, which I could see, is there's no like objective of free roam mode. You know, there's no like Breath of the Wild. You have that the wide open map, but there's still that objective of like defeating Ganon. And free roam doesn't really have that. It's not really a story mode. It's just like a side thing from everything else. And it didn't even
almost feel like Mario Party in a way, like mini games.
Like, yeah, I mean the like the P switches, like you're gonna be doing P switch challenges all the time, and those are fun. They're definitely fun, and I was able to find like 10 or 15. I played for like an hour and a half.
Okay.
So I think there's a lot. I don't know how many exactly there are, but it does seem.
How'd you feel about the variety of mini games from the P switches? Like, did it seem like something that you could, see yourself doing for a while? Or after 10, where you're like, I'm good?
No, I enjoyed the different challenges. So most of the objective, well, I think all of the objectives actually were get to the goal in a certain amount of time. But like they would put different obstacles in your way for each challenge. Like there's one where it drops just a bunch of cows on the course and you have to navigate through there. There's another one where you have to drive across like a busy highway with like a bunch of bombs and like trucks and stuff that are in your way. You just have to try to get through there.
What did it almost feel like Frogger? Like, did it feel like
a
bit
it did.
Of a throwback?
That's what they were going for, I think.
Oh, very cool. Okay, I love that.
So that one was fun. There was another one where I went to the end of one of the actual tracks, and there was a P switch there. I don't know if they all have it, but like this one definitely did. And it was to race back down to the start. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
When you're in free roam mode and you get to a track, you can't, like, it doesn't trigger a race or anything, or it doesn't trigger a Grand Prix. Like, you could just drive on the track, like, to practice.
Yeah.
But there's no, like, objective, if that makes any sense.
Did you pick up any medallions, the Peach medallions?
I did not find any medallions, so I don't know how common those are.
Okay.
And the other thing that I was getting were the question mark blocks. And I think they only unlock stamps. I think they unlock stamps. I don't know if they change anything else in the world, but you definitely get a stamp for doing it.
Okay.
P switches, you get stamps for doing it as well.
Oh, okay. And those stamps are the stickers that you can decorate your cart with?
The stickers that you put on the cart. There you could get stamps from just like driving so many kilometers or
nice
gliding for so long.
Could you see that list? Like, was there some that are like, we won't unlock for a couple months?
I was too dumb to like check if there was a list of achievements. I was just driving around. I think that's the point, right? I'm just driving around and these little achievements popped up, like drive 500 kilometers or glide 100 kilometers, or
yeah, I mean, like, you're at a preview event to play the game, not like
yeah. Well, no, I probably should have. I probably should have been more analytical, but I'm just like so excited to play, like be the first one to play the free roam mode.
Sure,
but yeah. So what else about free roam? Oh, so you could get the meals, the little food items, and those are your character costumes.
Okay, who'd you race with to start with?
Who was I? Well, I started with the cow.
Okay.
But then, so special characters like the cow and like the enemy characters, they don't have alternate costumes. So if you pick up a meal item or a food item and you use it, nothing happens.
You just get your boost.
It's like you just get the boost. You just get the boost.
Okay.
And so when you're racing as like a character like Mario or Luigi or the main characters, you will only unlock costumes for them. So like Mario will unlock Mario costumes, Luigi costumes.
So you have to race with everybody in this game. That's a way of padding the amount of time played. That's for sure.
Yeah, and you could change your character while you're in free roam mode. So if you're done collecting stuff for Mario, you just change it to Luigi. You can get the meal items in other modes like Grand Prix, but I think free roam mode is going to be the easiest way to get all of them.
So when you started the game, every character was available that you're no. Okay, so there's characters to unlock.
They gave us a fresh save file as if like we were just starting a brand new game.
Okay.
There were, I don't know how many there were at first, probably like 10.
Okay.
Oh no, there's probably 24. I would assume there's 24 to start.
Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense.
But I thought like for the cow, I thought you would have to unlock the cow, but the cow is just unlocked.
I see.
Like you don't have to do anything for that. But I did a Grand Prix, and when I finished it, it unlocked Donkey Kong, I think.
Okay.
And then I did another one and unlocked Daisy. So that's seemingly how you unlock characters, is doing
the remainder
Grand Prix.
Of the characters. Okay.
You can unlock carts with coins. So
okay. So that's how Mario Kart 8 was. Which I think is
how it worked in Mario Kart 8, where you collected so many coins and you would get a new part. This one you just get a new cart. So it seemed like every 100 coins. I think I got maybe it scales. Like once you get to like 500 coins, maybe you have to get 1,000 coins or something. I don't know, but I know I got one for 100 coins and one for 200 coins.
Got it. Okay. Did you feel like if you changed up your cart, did you feel like there was much like speed, acceleration difference, traction, any of that stuff, or did it feel pretty similar?
I think there's different cart types, right? There's the 4-wheel standard carts, there's the bikes, and then there's the trikes. So each like class of cart felt a little bit different, but like a 4-wheel cart felt the same as it normally does. I don't like bikes in Mario Kart, so I don't really use those.
Yeah.
Trike is feels a little bit different too.
Okay.
But I like the standard carts.
Yeah, I mean, same. Do you feel like were the character stats like do you feel like, I mean, obviously, not with, you have to do some testing on this kind of stuff, and we'll do that after it launches, but like, do you foresee like one character and one cart being like the meta, if you will, or did it seem like it would be pretty even?
I mean, I'm sure people will find like that combo, like you'll have because they still have like the bitty buggy in there, and I'm sure you'll have your heavy character, and in a bitty buggy will be like the meta or whatever. But the only differences I felt were, the different class of character with the heavy, light, and medium. like playing as Bowser or like Wario felt different than playing as Bowser Jr.
Got it. Okay, like maybe higher top speed, like in the old, like in the original
It's
game.
just like better handling and not as like showing Toad right now. He's getting knocked around. When you're like a heavy character, you will just like get bumped by things. Like it won't necessarily cause you to spin out.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I'm not really into like competitive Mario Kart, so I don't really know what the best setup is. However, I do know that I am better than those people at there because I when we did the versus races, I came in first every time.
Love that. Love that. That's what I like to hear.
But yeah, I don't know what. I mean, I know what I was hoping for an open world for Mario Kart. Like I was hoping for it to be more like Forza Horizon, where you could just drive around and like start races and do objectives in the open world.
Yeah.
But Mario Kart World doesn't have that. It's really just like something that you would probably do in between your Grand Prix and in between your online races and stuff like that.
They just showed Rainbow Road. Did you get to race on Rainbow Road?
No comment.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that's
I may or may not know things that I shouldn't know.
I didn't know. Okay. Well, we'll leave that. We'll leave that at that. They're showing Knockout Tour right now.
Yes. Yeah, we did 2 rounds of Knockout Tour. It's fun. Like I think that's going to be a very sleeper hit mode. It gets super intense near the gates. So like, I mean, the first couple gates are pretty chill if you're okay at Mario Kart. Like I think the first gate is you have to be in the top 20 out of 24. Second gate's like 16, and then it gets like to 9 and then 4. And I unfortunately wasn't able to get higher than 4, so I kept getting knocked out at the last gate.
I see.
But it is hectic. It is super fun. Definitely at the end, and I can't wait to play this more. I only got to do 2 races of it, but it's really fun. So I think a lot of people are sleeping on it. Like, you know, they talk about free roam, or people are excited about free roam mode and you know some other aspects of the game, but I think Knockout Tour is really, really fun.
My goal is I would love to get 24 creators together and do like a season of Knockout.
Yeah.
Like,
so I know we had for Mario Party Jamboree, we had the issue that you couldn't have 20 people online.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know for sure, but like when we were doing we were playing LAN, right? We were it was a LAN party. So in LAN, I think you can just have 24 people. So I'm hoping that means in online mode you could have 24 people in a lobby.
Oh, I hope that's the case. It's going to be very sad if it's like, oh, you can race with 8 of your friends. Like,
yeah.
No.
I don't think that's the case, just because the way it was set up for LAN, I think it will be the same for online.
Gotcha. Okay.
And maybe it was online. No, it was LAN. It was local. Yeah, I think it was local.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So let's talk items. Like how did the mushroom feel? Like it looks like it's a little shorter burst, maybe.
So the mushroom and the mushroom and the golden mushroom are probably like the best items in the game now.
Oh, okay.
Because they have if you have a golden mushroom and you need to get to the front in Knockout Tour really fast, like just hold on to it and you'll be able to blast past everybody. The bullet feels slow now because now it's not you can't.
It seems like it's more of a tank than a runner kind of item. Like,
yeah, I think the runner item is the mega mushroom.
Oh, interesting.
Like I think that's the one where you can affect the people around you. Like you could squash them with the mega mushroom. I didn't get to use it, unfortunately, because I was always in the front of the pack.
Yeah. That's a problem.
So I guess speaking of that, man, middle of the pack in this game is crazy. Like 24 racers, 24 racers is ridiculous. I think it's just 24 people is like there's no other modes. It's 24 people.
Yeah.
And it is nuts. Like in the middle of the pack, there's so much happening. There's like, coin shells all over the place. Coin shell, I like that item, and I like stealing people's coins.
Okay.
That's
Cryptic's
cool
asking about coins too. He said, "Did you feel like you needed 20 coins to be up front?"
I don't think you need. Well, based on the people that I was playing, I don't think I needed 20 coins to be up front. But I think you should try to get 20 coins because you will feel a little bit of difference.
I think you did notice when you had 0 versus when you had
yeah.
Okay, that's
good.
Maybe
20 coins.
I wonder because I think it's like a 6% increase.
Yeah, I mean
Mario Kart
it's not
8 Deluxe or something.
You're not doing like a super mushroom speed or anything,
right?
But you definitely have an advantage.
And did you play? What CC did you play?
So I did 150 for like my single player sessions.
Okay. Did it feel fast? Like did you?
It felt like 150. It felt like 150.
Good.
So that's the one thing about this game. Like it feels familiar. Like it feels like Mario Kart 8.
Love it.
But it also feels new. Like you have your new mechanics. You have your jumping on a straightaway, and like the wall hopping and stuff, and the grinding, which I didn't do too much of, but I can't wait to see. Like as I get more time into it, and as I play it more often, get to learn the maps more. Those new techniques will probably come pretty easily. Because they're like on the video right now, they just showed Nabbit doing a jump, and it does give you a little boost. Like if you're on a straightaway, you do a jump, you get a little boost.
So I wonder if it will like replace snaking, like if it'll discourage snaking if you can just do some hops while you're in a straightaway versus like trying to get your, trying to go back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah. Because you can't. I mean, you can do that, but I think this would replace it. I mean, I saw some like ridiculous videos today, and I'm like, man, I'm terrible at Mario Kart.
Of World?
Yeah, like they were
wow.
like hopping and like just driving on the wall, and I don't know. It's some of the stuff that's gonna like come out of time trials is gonna be pretty nuts.
That's what I'm so stoked for. Did you get to use the feather much?
A little bit. I don't think it's really useful in like the versus races, but in like battle
Did you jump
mode,
a red shell by chance? Like when they throw a red at you? No. Okay. I feel like it's going to be more of a I feel like it's going to be one of those items that you really gotta you have to know the track, and you got to know your where you're at on that track, because like in the preview or the direct, when they show Mario jumping up on that rail. Like that's gonna save you time. Like that's gonna save you a lot of time. But like outside of that, it's like if you're not trailing a red shell or something behind you, or a green or whatever, to be able to jump a red shell is another great. Especially if that red shell targets the next person in front of you, that could be a very strategic move. Like when you're in multiplayer. So
I think this game is gonna have a higher skill gap than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's going to scare casuals away or what. But it's
I would say with Mario Kart 8, like there was a definite skill gap if you were like a big nerd in the, with the game. But for the most part, like casuals to advanced players could all have a pretty good time together.
Yeah. And I think that's going to be the case here. And I think the different modes like Knockout Tour and everything is gonna be pretty even. So somebody asked, who asked? Antoine asked if we did team races. We did do team races, and I carried real hard. So it was like a little LAN party, and like we each had our own little space, and there was a treehouse guy like diagonally from me. And one of the races, like I came in first and he was in like 18th or something. I'm like, oh, how's the view from back there? And he's like, oh, I would say something back, but I know it's not gonna get better. And then he's like, oh, we're on the same team. I'm like, oh, dang it, do better. Team races. I didn't do this very much in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I don't know if you could hit each other with the items.
In 8, no, you couldn't target. It was part of the strategy, because if you were in, if I was in first and you were in 12th and you threw your blue, it would hit the next, so they could be in fourth place getting hit with the blue. So it was
I think that's how it works. I think that's how it works in this. Maybe the red shell might target though. I feel like I got hit by a red shell, but that might have been in battle mode, like from my team, because
well, and the thing with the red too, if they were close enough, it may not have had a choice. Like it may not have necessarily targeted, but they hit you like a green potentially. So
the one new thing
asking, go ahead.
The one new thing about battle mode is, I don't know if you played balloon battle that much in Mario Kart 8, but would, if you lost all your balloons, you would just respawn with 3 balloons.
Yeah.
Now, if you lose all your balloons, you're out, and all the points you gained are gone.
Oh, interesting.
So, like, if you had 6 points, but you lost all your balloons, your team doesn't get, or I mean, if you're playing by yourself, but your team doesn't get the points, and you don't get the points.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Did the red shell work as an offensive item? Or I'm sorry, the gold, the coin shell. Like, could it hit somebody?
Yeah,
or does it?
You hit people. It kind of works like the blue shell, where it just goes through people, and then at the end it blows up.
Gotcha.
But I don't know if the explode. It's not like an explosion. It's
just more like a coin explosion, right?
Shatters,
like it just,
shatters.
Yeah, gotcha. Cryptic said, "How did the carts feel compared to customizing your parts in 8?"
Unfortunately, I do. I think I do miss that a little bit. Because you just have a cart, and then you have like stickers on your cart. There's no real customization there. I think they're trying to replace that with the costumes
and the amount of carts.
Yeah. I don't know how many carts there are.
Oh. Did you get to do the Donkey Kong track?
I did. Yeah, that's in like the first Grand Prix. Love that track. It's so good. That's the one where I found a P-switch at the end and went backwards.
Oh, okay. Got it.
The tracks are amazing. They're so beautiful, and they're huge, because now you have to account for 24 players.
Sure. Yeah.
They're huge. Like, they're so wide. But it doesn't like take away from the chaotic nature of it. So it feels more like some of the tracks in Mario Kart 8 felt really tight. Like they felt really small, like especially the SNES. I feel like the SNES ones were pretty tight. But these ones, like you even see it in the trailer, they're wide. And they have to be, because there's 24 people. And they're all gorgeous. Like the game's beautiful. It's definitely way better looking than Mario Kart 8. So I don't know what people were worried about on that one. I don't know how much better looking this game can be, but it looks amazing.
The character animations, like, I love it. And we've even been seeing, like, on the Nintendo Today app, like Donkey Kong's facial expressions in the new game coming up. Like, that's it's one of the things I praised Nintendo for in the Switch 1 era, was like how much they started really making the characters come to life. Like,
I think that's where Nintendo will shine, will like focus on, is more of the animations, because like, these graphics are great, but it's not like you're going for hyper realistic. So what do you do?
Mm-hmm.
And you go into the details and you go into the animations. So I think a lot of things are like, I can't wait to see what people make when this comes out, like how people interact with this game. Because I mean, I played for 6 hours and I didn't even scratch the surface.
Didn't even put a dent in it. How'd the hammers feel? Did you get to use those much?
I did get to use the hammers. They were a little hard to get used to, but it shoots in front of you, and they stay there for like, I don't know, a split second, And if they hit something, you can throw them behind you too. I did not think you would be able to throw them behind you, but you can.
Oh, interesting. I was going to ask, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Like we're seeing salty speedway right now. How did driving on the water feel? Did it feel different than the roads? Did it feel a little bit like wave race?
It felt floatier. It felt floatier. And like say a blue shell hits in the water, or like a bomb hits in the water, it causes a wave, and you could go off of that wave to get a little bit of a boost. I like that little physics detail. The track that they just showed, like the haunted mansion, or I don't know what it is, but
yeah,
amazing. Yeah, this is the Donkey Kong track. The Donkey Kong track is probably my favorite, and that's in the first Grand Prix.
Love that.
So Cryptic asks if they feel like 200cc. I don't know. Like, I know 200cc is not in there. They confirmed that today. It will be. It'll come later for sure.
Oh, it is confirmed that there's no 200cc.
Yeah, it's confirmed there's no 200cc in there.
Interesting.
But I think it's wide because of the amount of characters.
Yeah. Well, and wide will automatically make 200cc easier.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You'll be hitting the walls.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna do 200cc with 24 people. It's gonna be ridiculous.
What will be interesting is if with the wider tracks, if you don't have to use your brakes, if it will make it more fun, just faster, right? Because I think that was a little bit of that kind of deterred people a little bit with 200cc. Is that's like that there was a definite skill gap there. Like you had to hit your brakes at some points, or let off the gas, or really kind of
skill gap that I never learned. And I do believe the original Mario Kart 8 tracks were not designed for 200cc in mind, because those are just are a pain to try to.
For sure.
Oh, I got to use the Comac as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to ask.
Yeah, that was interesting. Like, it turns, I think the one that I got, it turned them into charging chucks.
Okay.
And like you turn like the people ahead of you, I think, in the charging chucks, and then there's like charging chucks on the road.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like it adds an obstacle.
Gotcha. Okay. It's hard to tell that in the video. Like, now that you say that, it's like, oh, it wasn't just characters changing. The charging chucks showed up as well.
Yeah,
so
because I'm like, cool. Because I was watching the trailer, I'm like, I don't understand what this item is. Like, it just turns them into a different character. Like, what?
Did you get hit with one? Did it affect your?
I don't think so. I don't think I got hit one.
Okay. I'm just curious if it makes you drive different, or like, or it's just literally just dodging the.
I think it's just dodging, and I guess it's supposed to confuse you. Like, you're seeing yourself as charging chuck if you see other charging chucks.
I see.
The driving between tracks, is cooler than I was expecting.
Like, and that's a race, right? Like, you're still racing.
Yeah, it's like it's a lap. It's a lap.
Gotcha.
So,
okay.
Like, one of the laps is the transition to the next course.
Got it.
And it is really cool to see a transition from one area to another area. Like, say you're in Moo Meadows, but then you go to the haunted area, like you could see it get spookier.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty. It's one of those feats that's pretty impressive when, you can look to a point on a game and then go to it, and there's not like loading in between and stuff like that. So that's
yeah. It's
like in the open world,
You could also just do the races too. You don't have to do the in between. Like, you could just do the original race map and not the road in between.
You said that is an option?
That is an option, yeah.
Got it. Cryptic, we talked about this at the jump, but it said, did they confirm, or did you get a sense of who gets costumes? Can we assume the main Mario Bros cast is the only one getting them? I want a main Spike, but if he doesn't get costumes, that would be a bummer.
I don't think Spike gets them. Like, I think I said this earlier. Like, when I was playing as the cow, I was not unlocking any costumes. And I don't believe, like, I also was the conch door, that enemy, the big long neck thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't unlocking, so I think it's just the main Mario cast. I'm hoping they add more. Like, I hope they add some in the future, because I think it would be like, I know these are funny. Like, these characters are funny, like the cow and Spike might. No, I don't think Spike has any. So I think he's considered an enemy character. But they're funny. But I would love to see them in some of these weird outfits.
And we just saw the bullet bill on. The bullet bill is also affected by coins. At least it was in 8 Deluxe. So I do wonder
it goes
too.
faster if you have more coins.
It does. Yes.
I know they slowed it down in World, and it no longer hits other racers. Like,
it doesn't even do damage.
Yeah. So you'll bump into it, but it won't like spin you out.
The smaller characters will like spin out harder then. Like they're
yes. But it's not like it was in Mario Kart 8 where you just like get knocked out.
Like I see.
But the Mega Mushroom, you get flattened.
Oh, right. So do you think, based on like did you, while you were in open world, did you drive to any areas that you're like, yo, this is a track, but this track is not in any of the Grand Prix?
No, not that I could think of.
Because there's certain areas, if you look at the map when it like shows where the cups are and stuff, like that's like, well, there's nothing there, but that is clearly tracks from the Super Nintendo. So it makes me wonder if even within this world, if they couldn't say, here's
just gonna add
here's cups, but you're going to be on these tracks, and then maybe, I mean, I guess I don't. It'd be interesting to see if they do it where it's like, okay, you're racing this track from the Mushroom Cup, but then you're going to this track that's in this new cup or something along those. I'd be curious to see if they intertwine, or if how they're going to even do like newer content and DLC and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So I mean, the way the versus race, like how you can make your own versus cup.
Mm-hmm.
The way it works is you choose a track to start at, and then like the next race would be like a track that's near it, and then it will go to another track that's near it. So you can kind of make your own Grand Prix that way. So I did like that feature. But I think
so when you were in versus, like you're just driving around, right? Are you voting on a track, or how's that?
You're voting. So we did that in the LAN party, and so you vote on a track. It has to be like one that's around you.
Interesting. Okay.
And then, or one that's around. I think you could pick any one to start, and then the next ones it goes to the ones that are surrounding it. But you do get to vote. Same with like battle mode. Everybody gets to vote.
Got it. Did you feel like battle mode is something you would go back to?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's fun. Like balloon battle is fun. Coin runners is fun. I just wish they had the other modes. Like I wish
Renegade
they had
roundup and stuff.
Renegade roundup and Shine Thief and even the bomb one. Like I don't know why they took them away. And so the maps that they definitely made those maps bigger too. And at some point it was a little bit difficult to find people. Like there's 24 racers, but some area, like some of the maps are really big, and like you could be on the way end of one of the map and nobody else is there. So that was unfortunate. The one that was really cool was the dinosaur map.
Yeah.
That one was probably the smallest one, so you were running into people all the time, but you could grind off the big dinosaur. You could do tricks off of the Triceratops, and then
cool.
I forget if it's like 30 seconds or a minute, but the T-Rex comes in and starts causing havoc.
Will he bite you and like make you lose a balloon?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Very cool. It's Cryptic asks, now that you have a sense of free roam, do you feel like there is fun enough? You feel there is fun enough content that there to get people to always go back and not just stick to racing?
I think people will use it to unlock stuff. I think they'll use it to unlock costumes. I think they'll use it to do P-Switch challenges. but I don't think it's going to be like somebody's main thing to do, right? I think people are going to still want to do the Grand Prix. They're going to be racing online, and because there's no like events on the free roam mode, so you're just like driving around, and the only things that you can really do are find P switches or are find the question mark blocks or the coins. So there's nothing that you really can trigger that would make people come back. But I hope like they could easily just have events like throughout, like once once a week or once a month or something like Splatfest in Splatoon, where everybody's just like playing free roam mode, and I don't know, some like big boss shows up and you have to somehow take it out.
Yeah, that would be amazing, and hopefully they really do something community event wise. Like I really this just seems to lend itself to that. Like, and so
now I did not get to
play.
I did not get to play free roam with other people, so I didn't get to. Okay. I don't know what others can do with you in there. I know you can do like you can do the photo mode. You can take pictures with each other. I don't know if like somebody comes to your world, if they can do P-Switch challenges and have it carry over to their world. I'm not really sure.
Did they, or did you ask, or did you see if is there any kind of leaderboard for the time, like how fast you do the P-Switch?
I didn't see any leaderboards for the P-Switch. There's time trials, but that's for
right
the races.
Lee asked, do you think they will add any DLC?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I honestly think like there's stuff that's not in there that you're like, well, why is that not in there? Like 200cc, like why is that not in there?
Yeah.
Or these other online battle modes, like why aren't they in there? And I think it's for free, like maybe free content updates down the line.
Right. Yeah.
And probably DLC. I mean, you only have how many tracks? There's 32 tracks.
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah.
And they could like looking at the map, like they could just
a lot of space between. They could expand the map, but there's also a lot of space
between. Island. They could just like build onto the island.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, so, which I think they will. I think that's the route they're going. I think that by the time this is all said and done, if it's going to look more like a world, you know, like
I mean, when you think about what we had at Mario Kart 8 on launch on the Wii U to where we are now with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it's night and day.
Right. Yeah, and they utilize the NSO for those tracks as well, which hopefully they will do again. It's like if you're already online, if you're like you're gonna get the DLC for Mario Kart World, that would be great. So Antoine wants to know, which character are you going to be picking?
I wanted to pick like one of the weird ones, like the dolphin, but until I unlock all the costumes, I'll probably be switching on and off between like Bowser Jr. I like Bowser Jr.
Okay.
And but yeah, once I get all the costumes and stuff, I'll probably be the dolphin.
Did you have like an idea of how many costumes like each character has?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but okay. Let's say
that's all right. That's a good enough answer.
Or ish, 4-ish.
That was good. That was good. See, guys, I'm asking the right questions. Well,
I guess the what I wasn't allowed to show was the character select screen.
I see. I see.
Oh, okay. I will say this because I mean, I don't think this is gonna get me in trouble or anything, but that character select screen is the final character select screen. Like it's gonna be separate selections for each costume.
Did the costumes change the stats, or is it literally just aesthetic?
Not that I can tell of. It's just the aesthetic, I think. Huh. There is I think my favorite costume that I found was for Waluigi. It was a vampire costume, But it was called a Vampire.
Oh, Vampire.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a decent amount of content there day one. Like I think you'll have enough to do for a while.
Yeah.
With the Grand Prix, with the free roam, the P switches, the knockout tour, because all the characters aren't unlocked, all the carts aren't unlocked. So
you said you did knockout tour with the whole group, right? 24.
Yeah.
And you basically all joined the same lobby. And
yeah, there weren't 24 of us, so there was like 12.
Oh, I see.
But then it filled in with the computers. But
gotcha.
I think we could have done 24.
Got it. I see. But basically it's just like a lobby that you just did it have a code or like
it had a code. Well, I mean it was like it was a lobby, you know, like the lobby that you usually set up.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think you could put a code. So I'm hoping that's how it does online.
Gotcha. Okay. Cryptic says, was there any way to sort characters, or is it always going to be a mess just like what we've seen?
Well, I think it was sorted by like costume type. So some characters have similar costumes. Like Waluigi has the vampire, and then King Boo has that one that looks kind of vampire-ish, and those were like near each other. So I think they did by costume type.
I see.
And then like all the enemy people are at the back. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't know why they did that. I don't know what kind of decision that was. I mean, when you're trying to, and then like we did local multiplayer with split screen, and when you're trying to choose a character with that, there's so many screens.
Interesting. Huh.
Yeah. So I'm hoping there's a way you could select your favorite. Oh, it's that costume, the vampire right there.
The vampire, yeah. I love King Boo's costumes too, and like even Bowser right here. Like, I mean, from just watching the video, you can kind of infer there's probably 6 to 8 costumes per character. Just guessing, like that's.
I don't think it's that many.
No, not that many. Interesting. Well, I guess it kind of
like
depends.
4.
It kind of depends on, because like it depends on if everybody has the same style. Like, does Mario have a spooky one? Like,
no.
What Wario and see, okay, so there you go.
My thing's freaking out.
Uh-oh.
It's the Nintendo Ninjas.
They were like, that's your ninja alarm. You're like, they're coming.
He played Rainbow Road. Get him. Oh my god.
Oh, let's see. Looking at the chat here. Lisa, do you think Nintendo finally fixed the drift this time? I didn't know there was anything wrong with the drift.
Are you talking about the Joy-Con drift?
Oh, maybe that's not the drift in Mario Kart. I see.
Did they fix? I don't know. Maybe I'm a Nintendo shill, and but I thought they fixed Joy-Con drift like a long time ago.
Let's talk about the Pro Controller. How did it feel?
Oh my god, it's so good.
Yes.
It feels so good. Like if you have a Pro Controller, right? If you have a Nintendo Switch Pro Controller, dude, spend the $85. You're gonna it's worth it. I know you could use the Nintendo Switch One Pro Controller, but it just felt like butter. I don't know if that's the right word to say, but
no,
like,
it is. I was watching a video of people talking about it, and basically like it basically has like stabilizers, or like, I don't know what the exact term is because I only watched the video once, but basically something to like make everything feel smooth, like is literally built into the controller. And it just, from what I'm hearing, it's phenomenal.
It's probably the best controller that I've used. It's definitely the best Nintendo controller that I've used.
Love that. D-pad feel good?
Yeah. Everything feels good. Even there's little back paddles now.
Oh, yeah. Did you use those at all?
No, but like I can see like they're easy to reach.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting, especially even with Mario Kart. Like, because you've got to hold items behind you. Did you have auto turned on or did you turn that off?
You can turn that off?
Yes.
Oh, I did not know that. I thought that was I thought it was default because that is hard. That was hard to get used to because I was like, I got a banana and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna use this for protection. Press the left trigger and then it goes away. So I didn't realize you could turn that off.
You can. I think the reason they have it on is because of the jumping to try to give.
Yeah, because the jumping's your right trigger.
Okay. Just like how it was before, right? For jumping into your drift, but you just hold it down to charge.
Yeah.
So that's my gut feeling is that's the reason. But like, maybe those paddles come into play, but it sounds like if you didn't want to use your pointer finger or something, I guess for
I'm so used to like
item,
using. I have the Xbox Elite controller or whatever that has the back paddles. I never use the back paddles, so maybe I just have to get my head wrapped around it.
I see. I use all four of my back paddles on my Elite controller. Like, so when it comes to playing Fortnite and stuff like that, like it's all second nature to me to use those. But it took a while to get used to it. It took a long while. So
yeah, that was the thing that I struggled with the most with the trailing items. I didn't know you could turn that off. So now,
did all items work as a defensive item? Like if you were holding the mushroom behind you like that, would it block a shell?
No.
Okay, that's good. I mean, I was hoping that wouldn't be the case. So your typical defensive items are still
defensive items are the same.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's good, honestly. Did you lose an item if you got hit with a shell and you were trailing it?
No, but I think if you fell off the track, you lost your items.
Oh, okay.
Because I know I fell off like once and I didn't have any items.
You also said you had fun with the camera.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I did get to do camera mode. I played that with Philly Beats You and then somebody at the treehouse, and so we were all on like one couch. Well, me and Phil were on the couch, and then the treehouse representative was on a chair, which I was actually like impressed. The camera was like down by the dock, but it was able to see all three of our faces, like even though like she was on the side.
Oh, interesting. So kind of a fisheye lens almost. Like that's cool.
Yeah, so I mean it's not like a major feature that is really gonna change your life or anything, but it's a neat little thing if you have the camera. The like you choose your face and then it tracks your face the whole race or the battle mode. And there are some like neat little things that happen if you were to hit somebody with a shell that has a camera, their like camera would go all crazy.
Oh, that's funny.
You could, if you're doing a versus race, if they're in front of you, you could see their little head driving over. I don't know if you've played the arcade version of Mario Kart.
Yeah.
It's pretty similar to that. And I made a joke that like I'm never gonna get to use this feature because everybody's gonna be behind me. And so you could only do it with your friends. So if you do it online, you can do it online, but you only do it with your friends. So there's not just going to be like some random weirdos because you could track anything. I'm just going to leave it at that. You can track anything. So
okay, well, those long distance relationships are going to reach a whole new level.
Like, neat little feature. We did get to use. I think who is this? Paul Squared is talking about the
C button and stuff.
C button thing.
Yeah.
So it is free for the first 6 months, I think.
Chat is, yeah,
something like that. I did get to try that out, not on Mario Kart, but on Four Swords Adventure. So we had a little play session with game chat, and I was impressed. Like it was loud in there, but nothing. The only thing that was picking up was the voice. Like it wasn't even picking up like the TV or anything. It was just picking up the voice, which is pretty good.
That's definitely AI.
Yeah,
no question there. I'm using AI right now on my voice. You may be as well. I don't know. I know you have Elgato, like if you have it turned on or not, but like basically like my AC is running right now. and it, a noise gate would make that not show up, but when I'm talking, you would hear the AC running. You don't, because of the AI this AI technology. I was talking to somebody today, they're even putting it in like wireless microphones and everything. So it's like audio. It's one of the good uses of AI, because I know a lot of people don't care for certain aspects of it, but
I mean, I think people just don't like the generative AI stuff.
Right.
And this is more, this is more, it's not stealing anything. It's just
it's just enhancing.
It's enhancing, and that's how AI should be used. But yeah, I was impressed with that. And then same with the camera. So the camera, you could have like a green screen background. You could have just like this background like this, or you could just do like the camera full face.
All of my business meeting calls are going to happen on Switch chat from this point forward.
Do it.
Forget Zoom. Yeah, so it's Switch chat.
A lot of people are dogging on it, right? Because it's like, we've had chat functions in video games for God knows how long now. But it is nice to just have a system-based chat system as opposed to like having to go to your phone for a different app. Or
for me, my daughters are a little bit older, but when I finally get them switches, I'll make sure to get them the camera with it so that
you don't even need the camera to do it.
Just for chat, you mean?
Yeah, just for the chat. You don't need the camera.
Sure. Okay. Well, that's cool too then. Like I think in my mind I assumed the chat was the microphone was on the camera, but
no, the microphone's on the
just on the system. Yeah. And I remember that being the case. It just I just hadn't given it much thought, but I also have like nieces and nephews that like having the camera with them would just make they're all little kids, like that kind of thing would be it'll be a riot, like watching them get hit in battle mode and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think the camera. I'm getting a camera because reasons, but I think the camera. It's not like it's not mind-blowing technology. It's just a camera, but it will enhance some experiences. It will enhance like this local multiplayer for Mario Kart. Mm-hmm. And if you're getting Mario Party, or if you have Mario Party and you're doing the upgrade, like I think it's worth to get the camera.
Yeah, it's almost like Connect Us Back, which is kind of weird. But
but I don't know. I think there's so much negativity about the Switch too right now, and I don't know what's gonna happen when this thing actually comes out tomorrow. I'm hoping everything it just breaks records and everybody shuts up about it. But
fingers crossed I can find one at midnight release, because I have a pre-order, but it could be the 11th until I get to play. So fingers crossed.
Yeah, everybody's finding these little nitpicky things to get mad about it, and it's like I just want to play Mario Kart, man. I just want to have fun.
You know what? I always blame Sony for not having games. If they would put out games, there'd be less people console warring because they'd be playing instead of on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter and anywhere on the internet. Like if you want to just have fun, like don't look at anything on the internet because it's gonna ruin it for you.
For sure.
I did get to play in handheld mode.
Oh, okay. How did the Switch feel? Like with
it feels good. It feels
will you be getting a grip, or do you think it feels
I think
good
it's
enough
okay without a grip?
Nice. Okay.
It's definitely bigger than the Switch 1, and the Joy-Cons feel bigger.
Feels nice, like nicer tech.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it doesn't feel like a toy. It doesn't feel like a toy.
Love that.
The magnetic Joy-Cons, that's weird. I don't know if you had a chance to try it yet.
Nope.
It's very abrupt. Like you say the Switch is, I don't know how to even show this, but like the Switch, like your Joy-Cons here, over here, and the Switch is like this hand, and just like it's really abrupt.
It just pulls it. I mean, I have like AirPod Pros, right? Or just even AirPods. Remember the case has that I would play with that magnetic case. Like I don't know why, but like that was just so I'm I doubt I'll be like popping my Joy-Con out all the time and putting it back in, but
it's very snappy. It's definitely very snappy.
That's cool. Especially since the rails, those things would get so loose after your like second time.
Yeah. I'm wondering if the magnet's going to get like demagnetized after a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then that'll be just in time for the OLED model, and I'll just buy an OLED model.
Here we go.
Get my $700 OLED model.
You're never getting rid of that shill accusation.
I think I'm just gonna lean into it now. Yeah, I'm defending everything Nintendo does right now. $80 games. I want more of them. Let's go.
I want $90 games. What are we waiting for?
They should be paying. You should have to pay $50 a month for this chat feature.
Oh wow. Well, as we wrap up here, any other closing thoughts? Anything that you want to share with us before the majority? Like, hopefully, a lot of us will be playing tomorrow night at midnight.
Yeah, I hope everybody that has a pre-order or is going out tomorrow, because I've been seeing people posting about that they don't have a pre-order and they have to go find it somewhere. So I'm hoping everybody that wants one gets one. Hopefully mine doesn't get canceled like last minute. I would be very, very upset with that. And I don't know. So this preview made me more excited for the Switch 2 and for Mario Kart. I think somebody asked if it's worth $80. I don't know. I'm not paying $80 for it. So it's worth $80 to me.
Yeah.
And it's definitely worth $50 to me. That's why I'm getting the bundle. But I would pay $80 for it. Whatever it was, I would pay for it.
Well, I'm a collector of Mario Kart games, so regardless of if I have it digital, I have to buy the physical too, because it
now
just goes in
like,
my collection. So
I'm getting more into like getting physical media and stuff, and get more. So now I'm gonna be getting. I won't get it. I don't think I'll get it launch day, but I'll probably get it down the line. Maybe if it ever goes on sale.
Right, and if you got the Best Buy Pro membership, you might be able to get a deal there. Like every 150 spent, you get $20 off. So
and sometimes they do like buy two get one free, or like they do some deals on Best Buy. So
well, and even the way we got the Switch, the pre-order, we did the red card. We saved. I'm getting the Switch
5%.
Well, it was some kind of deal. If you spent over X amount, you got like $20 off, plus you might have had some rewards or something, but we got the bundle for $480 after tax. So
that's not bad. That's like $50 less than I paid.
So that's why I was like, well, I don't want to cancel that one, but I can't wait. If it's the 11th, I will be like
8 days or 6 days. Oh my God.
No.
What if it's just a troll and it actually shows up tomorrow?
That's all right. Then we've already been talking trash to each other about racing in Mario Kart, so it'll be worth it.
When on that night of pre-orders, I was trying to get Target, and I'm like, I saw the delivery date. I feel like it might have said the delivery date might be the 11th. I'm like, oh God, I don't really want that.
If you could click express shipping, and I think I got to look. We might be able to change hers, but it may be too late now. So,
well, hopefully.
There we go. All right, guys. Well, it's Ty says the countdown is on. Yes,
it's pretty much Christmas Eve.
It is Christmas Eve for Nintendo fans. So very, very exciting. Johnny, thank you so much for taking the time on a Tuesday to come talk about Mario Kart. Appreciate you. And guys, we will see you in the next one. Bye now.